Hi, I'm Emily and I play Ophelia. Thank you for listening to Friday Night D&D. If you want to leave us a follow or rating, you can do so on Spotify, YouTube, and your favorite podcast service. And for all you lovely listeners, I love you, and I know I'm your favorite.
Welcome, listeners, far and wide, to another tale through realms unknown. Together, we'll embark on epic quests, face mythical creatures, and explore the mysteries of this fantastical universe. I am your GM, Brandon Ross, and this is Friday Night D&D.
So as you are making this approach, Vikar, and then also behind you, I would say, since Zoldan and Fee are so trained on this, you would all three notice, despite having a javelin shoved through its spine, essentially, this goblinoid-appearing creature begins to get up.
Well, shit.
What the fuck is wrong with that thing?
Ugh, last ones weren't undead. Gotta kill it again. And he's just gonna walk up, casual, like.
Yeah, it's not fast by any means. It's struggling to get up.
I should forewarn you, this guy is very brutal. He's just gonna slice his head off.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, yay. I'm not terrified, you guys. Ooh. Oh, no. That did not roll well. That's a 10.
10?
10.
You rolled a 10, and unfortunately does not hit. But since it's really hard to miss this creature, you go to swing, and you didn't quite account for javelin still in its back. So your elbow catches a javelin, and it throws off your whole swing, and your longsword just digs into the ground. Like your funny bones tingling all the way down to the wrist. Like it's just stars all in your arm right now.
Oh, yep. Watch out for javelins, guys.
Zoldan, we're just going to go down the line as you are in order on this tunnel.
Can I use mold earth to create a slab and try to smash it against the ceiling?
I would say that might be a little out of reach for the extent of a cantrip.
Okay.
That isn't designed to deal damage.
Yeah. Worth a shot. Okay. Well then, let's see. So how much room is in this hallway here?
It's on average anywhere from 3 to 5 feet wide and then about 8-9 feet tall. It's not as tall as the other tunnels you've been in.
Okay. Is there any liquid in this mine or is it dry?
No, it is quite dry.
All right. So, yeah, he's going to pull out his water skin and just splash a bit in his hand and cast Ice Knife at this goblin.
Fucking sick. Roll to hit.
13.
13?
Yeah.
You know what I'll say because it's... Oh, you know what? Roll again. It is prone, technically. So actually, hold that thought.
Okay.
Vikar.
Yes.
Roll one more attack.
Okay. Yeah, because I would have advantage.
Yeah.
15.
15 hits.
Cool.
So here's how the events unfold.
Yes.
You take your first swing, and it gets cut short by hitting your elbow, but you're not going to be bested by a goblin that's already been impaled. You just quickly switch hands and continue your strike. Zoldan, you pull the water out, and you're beginning to form the ice knife. As you see, they missed. Vikar kind of struck the javelin first. It's kind of hard from where you're at to see exactly what happened. But as you finally finish forming the knife, you can see by now the longsword has switched hands, and you can see there is a clear separation of head and body of this goblin.
Look down at the ice knife in his hand and just kind of drop his shoulders like, well, shit, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. You can go ahead if you want.
No, you're good. We're good. I'll catch the next one.
Okay. Deal. He'll take the javelin back and start scooting forward.
So you guys going to continue down this way?
Yep.
Sure.
Right.
He pauses here and he looks over to his new companion, friend, acquaintance, looks him up and down, looks at the very narrow tunnel.
It is very narrow.
Very narrow. I had a rough time getting through that. It just loops back around. I don't know that we want to test if we can get through it again. Unless you want to and have some fun. Might get stuck, but...
Well, if you cleared that section, I don't know if there's much reason to go back down it.
What kind of armor are you wearing, Vikar?
Chainmail.
About this time, you feel an impact against your chainmail.
Oh, fun.
As you look down, you can see there's just a little bit of a threaded needle shot available. And you can see this goblin has taken a shot against you and missed, but hit your armor.
He just like looks down at it, slowly looks up to him. You're lucky this passage is narrow.
Zoldan's gonna throw Ice Knife right down that hallway.
Fat human can't come through.
You want to see? No, go ahead.
16.
Do you move in front of Vikar to make this shot?
Yeah, I'll just scoot
Yeah, Vikar will scoot a bit if need be.
Okay.
scoot right down and just underhand, like softball pitch this thing right down this narrow hallway.
Okay. So under these circumstances, a 16 does not hit. As you throw it down, you've got it pretty good down the center, but it does barely clip one of the pieces of rock sticking out and sends the whole trajectory off, and the knife just shatters before it gets to the goblin, and it's just laughing like, stupid creatures. What are the rest of you be doing?
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself, and I'm going to start making my way.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm heading straight to...
Okay. Thunea, you watch as Fee just vanishes from sight. You too, Reginald.
Watched kind of what they were doing at the end of the first tunnel, but she looks over her shoulder to see, just kind of peeking around the other corner to the left. She's just wondering what's in the other direction.
Okay. You can move. Do you go or do you just wonder?
She wants to go, but she doesn't want to go by herself, and she's too stubborn to ask Ophelia, and just does not want Reginald to go with her.
Reginald?
Well, I was going to say, because Reggie's such a piece of shit, I was going to ask if kind of proactively, if he could just kind of be like, before he went invisible, if he could say, yeah, kind of go get that piece of shit Fee, and then,
Absolutely.
waste his turn there. Like, just like he's going to do nothing, because he's not going to approach the obvious danger regardless. Like, he's not going to go approach this goblin. So he's going to kind of like call on his main man Fee and, yeah, go get him, Fee, and like that's going to be his whole last turn.
I'm just going to sigh in disgust when I turn invisible. I'm just like, ugh.
Okay. And Ophelia.
Okay, so I'm sitting here around this corner. There's all this stuff happening. I'm like, nobody's moving. Reggie's just sitting here on his ass. So Ophelia's going to look to both of them. What is happening? Why are you not moving? And she's going to start pushing her way forward.
Okay. I will allow you can move through your allies' space. You just can't stop on their space.
Yeah. Well, she'd be like shoving them almost.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Why are you standing here when there's stuff happening?
She's just going to give her kind of a dirty look. Tell her, well, there's not enough room at the end of this tunnel, and there's nobody going to the left, so what would you like to do next?
How about you move and I'll go down there and help? If you want to stand here and hold that little torch with your magic little hand, at least you're useful that way. And then she's going to shove past her and walk down the...
Get a girl, get a girl.
So I'll get down to like right there just to like assess what's happening.
Okay. Another arrow flies down the skinny hallway, but due to the toughness of the shot, it doesn't make it to you, Zoldan. Vikar and Zoldan. And I'll lump Fee in with this group as the three of you are now separated by a little bit of space from the other half of your party. What are you three doing?
I mean, Vikar is kind of just standing there, pulls the arrow out of the chainmail, tosses it aside. You gonna go through first, or?
Do they... Of course they know that I'm around them.
Nope.
Nope, you're invisible.
Really?
You were not near them when you went invisible.
I'm going to just kind of shove... I'm guessing I'm going to shove past Zoldan and start making my way towards that goblin.
So, because you are a bit newer to D&D, are you actually using the shove action? Because if you do, as a spellcaster, you would know that would break your invisibility.
Okay, well, I guess then I don't mean like the actual shove action.
You just give them like a shoulder check as you walk past.
Yeah, I would say a shoulder check. Then.
Okay. Zoldan, as you're standing here watching this goblin hail you with an arrow, you feel something just impact against your left side and something like pushes past you. You're not really sure.
I think his first instinct would be like, that goddamn cat, and like, wait, no, he's not here. Wait, what the fuck? I was like, back up into the wall, like pat himself down. Not really sure what the hell just happened.
You okay there, bud?
Just like pat himself down. I don't know. Something just brushed past me. It was really weird.
Oh no. Am I? No, it's not going to.
And Fee, you have moved. What would that do with your action and bonus action?
So this would be a player question to you.
Mm-hmm.
I have, with my feet, Spell Sniper.
Right.
My Shocking Grasp is a touch.
Mm-hmm.
Would it affect that to where I can make it a ranged attack?
I believe no. Let me double check. I think you have to take a certain meta magic feat for that.
Which spell? Sorry?
It's a cantrip. Sorry, not spell. Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, that's touch range.
But it doubles the range of any.
Well, double touch is still, I guess, like two hands on you is still touch.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because it has a touch requirement versus, hey, the range is 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you have to touch the targets. You cannot extend it. Now, there are ways to do it, but we'll talk about those after game.
Okay. Fair enough. Then I'm going to sneak to the side of said goblin and Shocking Grasp.
Where were you when you started this?
I was right here.
Before that?
I was right there. Before I had moved up when I shuffled past.
Okay, you can get there. I was just double checking the distance.
Okay. So I'll end up right here.
So roll to hit with advantage because you are invisible. At the end of this attack, you will no longer be invisible, but you are currently invisible as you make your attack.
Okay. So let's see. 23.
Jesus, yes. For 8 points of damage. Is that what I saw?
8 points of lightning damage.
So you get to the side of this thing, and as Zoldan, as you're like wondering what the hell pushed past you, you look forward and you just see this bright blue light emanate from what looks to be just this hand made entirely out of lightning. And you're just wondering, what is going on? And then as you see the hand has grabbed the goblin by the throat, you watch as more and more of it begins to apparate and become uninvisible as you see a familiar form of your ally shocking this goblin to death.
He's going to blink real hard at the sudden light and appearance of Fee, and then he's going to squeeze forward, try to get through this gap.
You can at half movement because you are squeezing.
Well, shit.
Okay.
That's all Vikar says.
Well, then he's going to get right there for the time being until he can squeeze through to the next bit.
Yep. Other three, Ophelia, Reginald, and Thunea. What would you be doing?
Absolutely fuming.
Janae is going to smirk a little bit.
Reggie was sitting there thinking it was about to be juicy. But he's definitely positioned between them, saving himself.
In the middle of the cat fight.
well, not between the fight. Like I thought you would turn and kind of like stormed off, and he was like, "Yeah, I kind of positioned myself between the chick watching the doorway and everyone else that's up there fighting. I'm, just kind of in between there."
I guess I'll walk over here and hop over the body if I can and kind of assess what's going on.
Reggie will follow slowly behind, definitely staying near the larger group of people that are there to protect them.
Okay. You're checking out the bodies on the ground right now?
Yeah, just kind of like taking in the situation, what's happening.
Check or a medicine check. Is that what you were going for?
No. I was just looking like what's happening here with everybody else.
Okay. So you see this creature does not have a head. It's about 3 feet away.
Okay.
And then you can see there's about 2 broken arrows on the ground right in front of Vikar.
What is happening?
We're being shot at, and invisible tiny dude went over and shocked him.
Invisible tiny dude.
Well, he's shorter than me. Yeah.
Zoldan, about this time, be able to push through the rest of the way.
And your druid friend over there squeezed right through. So I was just waiting for you guys to get caught up. It loops around, so I don't know if you guys want to squeeze through there, but they did.
Do you think there's more back there?
I mean, I walked through it. There might be a few more. I was proved wrong when, that one showed up. So they're probably just swarming the place, really. Might be in the walls. Yeah.
Ophelia will just walk past, kind of start going through the narrow entryway.
You have to squeeze through, but you can.
I have enough movement to get up to Zoldan.
Zoldan be through by now.
Okay. I'll just scoot up there.
Thunea, what are you up to?
Janae is actually going to kind of walk after Reginald and grab his wrist. You and I are going to go the other way. I think there's too much commotion this way. I want to see what's going on elsewhere. And then we just start back in the opposite direction.
Reginald, do you fight?
No, like I think almost half-heartedly, but like he
Yeah,
doesn't
got you.
doesn't
Not enough to
seriously.
not enough to me have to ask for a roll. Okay.
Yeah, like anime
Yeah,
pulled by the collar down the hallway.
Okay, then. You are welcome to go to the end of that tunnel, if you so wish.
How far can we go?
Go up to the corner piece. From there, it would be easy enough to see with your dark vision and the torch that these two ends just end. There's nothing at the end of them. There may be like nothing of interest. Like you still see like there's like a hand cart that's not on rails. You see a couple of tools, but nothing, no bodies, no blood. Nothing seems to be really out of ordinary here. It's just another tunnel where miners were doing their job.
Well, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea to come this way.
Well, it's not quite as interesting as I was hoping. You see anything?
He's kind of, kind of waving his torch around a little bit, holding over his head, trying to get a little bit more distance on it if possible. Then he kind of like hands you the torch. Why don't you go check down there a little bit and just make sure there's nothing at the very end?
Well, that's why I brought you along, and I already have a torch.
He takes his torch back. Well, that's why you brought me.
Reginald, are you actively looking at a tunnel or are you just saying you're looking?
No, he looked.
Make a perception check.
He's scared shitless right now. He's definitely looking.
Okay.
Perception.
Yes, please.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a natural 1 for a 4.
You're looking down at the end and you think you saw a little glitter of gold, maybe, in like the wall or something.
And he's going to start kind of, hold on, I think I see something. And he's going to kind of start walking that way. You said there were pickaxes on the ground?
But stop once you get to about halfway down.
I was just going to ask to pick one up if you thought it was like gold in the wall. Like
But it's at the very end.
Okay. He's going to start walking that way. So
Right, you get about halfway down. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 4 for an 8. Oh, sorry. That's an 8 for an 8.
You take 2 points of piercing damage as you didn't see, but you felt your foot hit some kind of thin wire, and you hear a twang as a hand crossbow trap goes off and pierces you right in the thigh. 2 points of piercing damage.
Oh, God, it got me.
You then hear Vikar from down the tunnels. Oh yeah, don't forget there's traps. My bad. They're further in.
Richard's on the ground, writhing in pain. Sorry, not Richard. Reginald's on the ground, writhing in pain. And it's like an overreaction for sure, but
all of you
that's
hear the sound of someone screaming for their life in pain. What do you do?
Vikar would like to make an insight check to see if it's over dramatized pain or not.
Zoldan planned on just keep walking down the tunnel he's in.
Make an insight check. Fee, what are you up to before all this happened?
I'm seeing Zoldan just clearing. He's just making his way back down, and then I guess I'm hearing this.
He's
scream.
making his way downtown. He's walking fast.
And I just hear this scream, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just going to start making my way back towards where I hear the scream.
Vikar, you realize like you've heard a lot of different screams in your life. And this is like the best I can put this to is like there was one time where like the stable hand you were with accidentally sat on his pitchfork, but he didn't really get like punched a lot as a kid, so he didn't know how to take pain. So it's kind of like that.
Yeah, Vikar sees Fee start to come down the hallway, and he just holds up his hand like he'll be fine. Really.
Ophelia, you've made it to the other side as you and Fee basically swap places.
Seeing as like Zoldan is just powerhousing ahead, she's not gonna let him go alone. So I'll just not follow around.
Fee definitely feels like I feel caught between a rock and a hard place, but I'm gonna just look at him one more time with like, "Are you sure?" Like,
Ophelia.
Yeah.
As you're walking past the goblin, you feel something grab your ankle.
Oh my God. Okay.
How do you react?
In rogue-like manner, a very muffled I don't even know how to describe it. Just jump and then instantly was a little hall we just went through narrow. It's too narrow to have her bow out in her hands.
Once you got out of that tunnel, you could have if you wanted to get re-readied up.
I don't think she would have, because with the scream and then Zolden running down, it's just like there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think she would have her bow out, but maybe like reaching for daggers,
Okay.
assessing, trying not to like draw too much attention.
You look down. You can see this creature has grabbed your ankle and is beginning to pull itself towards your leg.
It has just like one grip on her leg, like just one hand.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll just hear her go like shit, and then and kind of reach down to like, I guess, kick it. I think she would go to kick it off.
Make an unarmed strike. Or are you just trying to break free to grapple?
Yeah, just trying to break free.
Okay. Make a athletics.
Okay. Oof, that's a -1. Ooh, that's a 3.
It's okay. You might be okay. Need to check something.
Oh.
I rolled a 0.
Oh.
I rolled a 0.
The gods are with me.
You go to rip your foot away to get back, and it just breaks off at the wrist. It can no longer pull itself towards you.
No hesitation, just gonna like stab it in the head or like neck or wherever I can get its soft point.
Okay, roll to hit with advantage. It is prone.
It is an 11.
11?
Yep.
With advantage?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. A 24. I didn't see the second one.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, easy enough. You reach down and kind of seeing what worked last time, you go right for the neck and you sever the head from the body with your dagger. Like you wedge it in there, and then you just do like the jiggling the screwdriver back and forth to wedge the paint can off. Kind of like that.
Good.
Great imagery right there.
She's gonna yell out to Zolden, like, Zolden, wait. Like just out of breath, like
Zolden?
there's so many things happening.
Yeah, he'll stop and wait for her to catch up.
So Zolden stops in place. Fee's semi-heading back. Vikar gives Fee the warning, like, hey, it's not as bad as it sounds. Thunea?
So I just kind of slowly creep forward to check on Reginald, making sure to not trip anything else.
I think he's on the ground, kind of like doing that Peter Griffin.
Okay.
I think it's bad. I think it's bad. It's bad. And I don't know. He's not even looking at it. He's looking away. Tell me, what's it look like? What's it look like? His torch is probably on the ground, like scattered. Like he's not man enough to hold that while taking damage.
You get up to him, and maybe not in your upbringing, but in your life, you've seen when a crossbow goes off on accident and grazes somebody or hits them. You look down and you realize it's not even stuck in his leg. It just raised past his leg.
So it's just kind of like a sore, not really anything in it.
It's bleeding. Don't get me wrong. He took a hit.
Oh, okay.
It's bleeding, but it's not stuck in him. You can actually see it on the other side of the tunnel as you look down. You're like, there's the arrow, or there's the bolt. And you look back and you can, yeah, he is bleeding. Don't get me wrong. It's not like he's, was a paper cut or superficial. He's took damage, but it was 2 points of damage.
Just gonna kind of look down and tell him, you do know you're hit, but it's not in there, right?
It hurts. Is it gonna have to come off? I'll tell me I get no. I need it. I need my leg.
No, you're fine. And I'll just reach out my hand to try to help him up.
He's gonna fully kind of like lean on her, the one leg hobble with his arm around her shoulder.
Oh.
As you do so, you look back, you realize that little glint you saw was just a pickaxe leaning against the wall.
Can we see anything else down this tunnel?
No, it's boring as hell.
Okay. Well, that was a waste of time, and then I'll just kind of start dragging him back the other way.
All right. The rest of you?
See, he stopped screaming. He's fine. He's not, or he might be dead, but.
Hearing those words made me a little uneasy, but I would imagine I kind of heard the shuffle that was going on with Ophelia.
You would have heard that, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm probably distracted by that. I'm like, okay, like this is it right in front of me. I'm going to head back towards that.
All right. Ophelia, Zolden?
Ophelia will call down the hall and be like, Zolden, there's something wrong. Once she's like calmed down a little bit, she's going to be crouched down, like looking at this.
Okay.
So she's still back there by the body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's hanging out.
He will make his way back towards her and kind of, what do you mean something's wrong?
I don't know. Like, look at this. And then she'll gesture to the arm that just kind of like came off. Like, it just came off real clean, didn't it?
Oh, it's still hanging on your ankle.
Oh, God. Okay. She'll give a like, and like shake it off.
Realizing it's still there and like in a true death grip. Like the muscles have locked up.
So she'll like pry it off. She'll be like, arms don't come off like that. There's something not right in here. It's more than just goblins being goblins. And she'll look to Fee too, since he's making his way in here.
Yeah, I'm kind of walking up and I'm just seeing this decapitated goblin with a hand torn off. I guess I see her kick it away.
Oh yeah, that's where you come out of the tunnel.
I'm just like, ugh.
Just ugh.
Just disgusted. Like, ooh. I thought I'd killed it the first time.
Zoldan would look at that and he'd get a little closer to the hand and poke at it with his sword. Glean anything from it other than it's just a hand.
It's a hand. Do you like get down, pick it up, investigate it?
No. And he's look at it, kind of push it away with his sword. Yeah, that's a little weird, but whatever it is, we're not going to figure it out standing here.
Ophelia is already in a bad mood. And you just like brushing off like, oh yeah, this hand just grabbed me and then it ripped clean off like with little effort. And she'll be like, a little weird. It's fucking weird. You're all naturey and stuff, right? Like this doesn't happen.
No, you're right. It doesn't happen. But again, we're not going to figure it out standing here.
Do we have any torchlight down here?
You do, yes.
Zoldan's holding a torch, yeah.
Okay. She will stand up and you're going to like see her like close her eyes and compose herself and relax her shoulders and just sigh and nod slowly and look between the two of them and say, we need to group back up.
We are definitely out of our depth here.
And Zoldan will nod and he'll poke his head back down the hallway and yell down to Vikar. Hey, you said this down here loops back around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you...
I'll lead the others.
Yeah, go grab them and let's try to meet back up in that where the track is.
Sounds good.
And he's gonna gesture towards Fee and Ophelia, like, all right, let's kind of haul ass down this tunnel.
Sounds good.
She will follow.
Okay. I need everyone to stop at the mouth of the tunnel that goes to the main one that has the mining track.
Ruh-roh.
Then I need those that are at the mouth and leading their respective teams to make a perception check.
Oh no, not me.
15.
Okay.
Hand. Fireball.
Okay. They rolled awful. Please hold.
Old.
Holding myself in fear.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Okay. So both of you notice as you are coming out to this main cave, there is upright and walking humanoid, small, green-skinned creatures on the track, down another tunnel, and one is coming out of where the resting area was. I need everyone roll initiative.
You. Wow, this is not good.
I've had better.
Mm-hmm.
Zoldan, what do you got?
That's an 8.
8.
Yep.
Ophelia.
12.
Reginald.
I got one of them good old 7s.
Fee.
17.
Okay. Thunea.
I'm so sorry, crew. It's a 4.
Oh dear.
You're dragging Reggie. It's fine.
That's what you get for having an attitude.
Vikar.
Yeah, I'm still leaning on her.
Vikar, what do you got?
8.
Oh, auto roll the monsters. Start. Oh dear. Top of initiative. Fee.
All
What are you
right.
doing?
Oh man.
You don't see anything from your no. You just see your.
I see bits.
Your knowledge that you're in a bad situation is the body language of Zoldan.
Well, I guess I'm going to try and scoot myself a little closer behind him. Just try and cover his 6.
All right. You can move past him if you want.
Okay.
You just can't end in his square.
Okay. I'm going to show up right to his right. And it looks like I'm seeing...
You're seeing a sight.
I'm seeing a sight. I mean, first words out of my mouth, I'm just like, fuck.
For our listeners, what you see as you look what would be known as forward or further down the mine in accordance with the railway is you see 1, 2, 3, 4 separate goblinoid creatures, all wielding varying degrees of weapons. Some daggers, some a short swords, some a ranged weapon even.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers right here.
On that one?
At the one to my right.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Let's see.
You need a wisdom saving.
I do.
Wow. It succeeds. So on a success, he takes half damage, I'm guessing.
It says on a failed save, they take 3d6 of psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows it from you.
For a success?
For a failure. Sorry, you said you had a success?
I have success, yes.
Oh, okay. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away.
So it's
A deafened creature automatically succeeds. So half of 13.
6 of damage. Okay. What do you whisper to this creature? Deal this damage.
I have words that bite in a twisted rhyme, verse of vexation, a bardic climb.
As you utter these arcane words, you watch as it drops its weapon, grabs its head, and just screams. It's not dead, but it definitely looks like it's hurt. And your turn?
I believe I am. Yes.
Okay. It's its turn. As it finds its resolve, it's going to pick up its weapon and rush you. It's going to make an attack against you. It's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Oof. You take 6 points of slashing damage. It's its turn. The one nearest you, Vikar,
Yes.
is going to take its scimitar and rush you.
It can try.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you? Yeah. Brandon.
What?
Brandon, you can't kill me on my first game. I have so much history playing
Can
for
and I
this
will.
guy.
Can and I will.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Fuck. Nice knowing you guys.
We may all be rolling new characters.
take
for next
12 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay. Fun. Fun. You're dying first.
It runs up, and you've seen its tactics. You know how it fights.
Yeah.
But as it comes up, it actually plants its foot on your shield and like knocks your shield aside for half a second to get in a good cleave with its scimitar.
You're gonna die.
The one in the back, he's just going to rush forward 10, 15 feet there. He's going to use his bonus action to swap to his bow, and then he's going to roll a dice, shoot Fee. So it was 2 enemies in its range. So it's going to shoot Fee for a natural 1.
Yes. Amazing.
Fee, you watch as it lines up this shot with you, and it just has this big fucking sharpened tooth smile, and it pulls the trigger and nothing happens. Pulls it again and again, and it looks at it, looks down the barrel of the hand crossbow, and just starts shaking it. And finally it goes off and boing, sticks in the ceiling.
Oh, like I just kind of see it. Like I'm like, oh, thank God.
5, 10, 15, 20. It can get up there. That's a 9 to hit, Vikar.
No.
So as you get your shield rebalanced and the second one comes in, you just like punch it with the shield right in its nose. And it's like, it spends its whole turn like trying to like get its vision back.
Amazing.
Ophelia,
Hello.
same for you. You don't know what's happening, but based on the body language of your allies, you know some shit's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
She's going to have her bow out. And this is the cart, right? That had the
Yep.
torch on it and it's still
Uh-huh.
burning.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is it not emitting light for you?
It is. I was just making sure.
Okay.
So if I move through another player, does that take away from my movement speed?
No, that would only be with a hostile creature, and then you would have to make a check to see if you can get past it.
Okay. I'm going to move right here. I'm going to scoot down there, bow in hand, and going to like take a second to just like assess and then fire at this one.
Okay. Are you using your bonus action to do that?
My bonus action. To fire? To shoot the...
No, to assess.
Oh, and it was more like she's just taking like a quick look around like, Okay, there's things attacking, and then she's just going to go right into action, like
Okay.
shoot the goblin.
Well, just real quick, have you had a chance to read through Tasha's manual?
No, I have not.
So with that, they released this really neat, really cool thing for rogues where they can use their bonus action to make a steady shot, and you can give yourself advantage.
Oh, okay.
But it does consume your bonus.
That's fine. So do I just tell you that I want to...
Yeah, you just say, hey, I'm using my bonus action to make a steady aim shot.
Okay, and then I just roll with advantage.
I believe. If anybody knows I'm wrong, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure.
No, that's right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So make a shot with advantage.
And the second one to come in.
Yeah.
21.
You definitely hit. Roll with sneak attack damage.
Oh, I didn't roll my sneak attack.
Yeah, it did.
Sure?
Oh, maybe it
Yeah.
did. Oh, yes, it did. Okay, no, never mind.
Jesus.
Jeez. God.
Fucking rogues.
Well, with a total of 12 damage, because of your sneak attack, I'll add it on there. You are able... Fee, as you're fighting this creature and it's come up to you and it's made its attack and you're probably about to start getting ready to attack back, you watch as an arrow just hits it with such ferocity. It's actually flung backwards onto the ground, unmoving.
I imagine it's pretty much right in front of me. I just see it like get struck down. I look over.
Yeah. Like it is mid swing to attack you, and it just drops backwards.
Just Ophelia here, like this white. I feel like with like the torchlight, she just kind of glows a little bit with how like pure white she is, and just this rage radiating off her. Like she's so frustrated with everything that's going on. Just this white fury.
I just like look at her. I was like, that was really cool.
Zoldan, your turn.
Okay, so yeah, Fee and Ophelia just kind of slid past him, and Fee whispers something nasty to this goblin, and then Ophelia pins it to the wall.
Yep.
He's just like, oh, well, fuck, okay. And he's going to... 30 should get him right up here, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then he's going to take a swing with his scimitar at this goblin right here.
All right. Roll the hit.
21.
Jesus, yeah.
All right, and that is... There it is. Well, it's only a whopping 2 damage, but it's something.
That's something, yeah.
So that was his action, and... Yeah, and I have 2 weapon fighting, but I'm holding a torch in my other hands. That won't work for that. So,
Well,
yeah,
you could,
that's...
Can you hit the torch?
I don't know.
Improvised weapon.
Yeah, you can hit him with the torch. Just 1d4
Okay.
damage.
All right, so...
You just roll a d20. You don't add anything to... get your proficiency bonus. That's it.
What is my proficiency bonus? Shit, where's it at?
2.
Okay, so 7 plus 2, 9. So that's probably not going to hit.
Do not hit. You swing with the torch, and it is actually able to parry it away. After matching scimitars with it, it takes its scimitar and knocks your torch aside.
That's... I think he's going to... Then he can shift here without provoking opportunity attack, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he's going to do that, feeling that he's in line of sight for Ophelia's bow if he stays where he's at.
Does not want to be there. Yeah, you shift a bit to the right of the creature.
Yeah. And then
Or
he's
to the
gonna sit right
creature's
there.
left. You're right.
Yes.
All right. Next is Vikar.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. I'm here. Oh, it's so weird playing a paladin and not being able to rage. I need hit points. Can I use my bonus action to eat those 5 good berries?
Give me a second. Let me double check something real quick.
Oh, it says a creature can use its action to eat 1 berry.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
okay.
silly. It's a berry. Fine, I'm just going to hit the damn thing. Actually, first, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. He's going to glance back at Reggie, sigh, and he's going to wave his hand, and his eyes just glow blue for a second, as does the amulet around his neck. And there's a shimmering light around you now as I cast Shield of Faith on him. And you get a +2 bonus to your AC. So
Wow.
have fun with that.
From me, not from Reggie.
What? And then as his action, he's going to turn and look back at these dudes, and he's going to smash or stab or slash.
Go for it.
All the things. One-handed because I'm wearing a shield. Are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you roll?
Natural 1.
Oof.
Mm.
Hate to see it.
Mm-hmm. he was very distracted by the thoughts of, okay, should I save him? Should I save me? Should I don't know what. And he got distracted. And yep, that's gonna be. But
Right.
oh no, I can't move anywhere. I'll take an attack of opportunity. That's my turn.
I mean, you can try and push through the creatures if you want.
Sure, why not?
Make an athletics check.
Yeah, 24.
Ooh.
Yeah, wreck. You can move to the other side of that goblin.
Perfect.
As you basically just kick it over, walk on it, and then keep going, and it stands up with that "did you really look?" like disrespect.
Mhm.
All right.
Jeez, did you teabag it on the way across? Good lord.
Reginald, it's your turn.
Swear to God, Tom, if you pull a Richard on us.
Reginald?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dang it, I was on.
Oh.
Okay, so because Reginald wouldn't directly approach combat, what he's going to do, because he's still kind of around Thunia's shoulder, is he's going to hold his action for an Eldritch Blast in case someone runs in at him directly. If not, he's just going to waste his turn this turn attempting to just kind of still lean over.
Okay.
Fucking
Great.
Tom.
I mean, let's be real. He wouldn't do it. He would not run into the fray. So, I hold my action of an Eldritch Blast if he gets directly, someone's running at him to come, possibly waving his torch. That's the end of my turn.
11 to hit Vikar.
No.
So this one here actually pulls out a very familiar looking javelin,
Bitch.
and it hucks it at you and misses.
And he just catches it, looking at him like, I want to throw this back at you.
Zolden, you watch as a bit of a beefier looking goblin creature rushes towards you.
All
A
right.
21 to hit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
That is 8 points of slashing damage
Ow.
as he cuts you with a scimitar. That's a little better make than what you would assume underlings is.
You said it was how much?
8.
8. Okay.
15 to hit Vikar.
And you?
No.
No.
A second javelin from a different goblin soars over your head.
Just looks around like, why is everybody hitting me?
And then you realize one of your allies has stayed tucked away.
I cast a spell on you. Get out of here.
Thunea, it's your turn.
Right.
What would you like to do?
So I do have my bow out, but I've got bow in one hand, Reggie on the other arm. I'm
If
assuming
you
I
want to
can't.
shoot your bow, you're going to have to shake him off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna kind of nudge him onto the side of the wall so he doesn't fall down, but it's like a get off me, I gotta help.
You have your bow and you have your spells. Sure, one you want to use.
I'm gonna use the bow.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh my god. 11.
What were you aiming at? From your angle, you really only have the one that's across the way from you to hit.
Yeah.
And does not hit. Is anything with your bonus action you want to do?
Ooh.
Can do?
No.
All right. Top of initiative. Fee,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Does equipping my dagger count as an action?
Are you already holding anything?
No.
Nope. You can just draw it.
All right. I am throwing my dagger right this one.
So are you going to move or are you just going to throw it from there?
I'm just throwing it from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it from there.
You will be at disadvantage.
Then I think I'll move first and then throw it.
Okay.
I'm going to move about right here
All right.
and throw in the dagger at this
Hit.
one to the right. Is that still a disadvantage?
No.
Okay. That is a 14.
14 does not hit.
Oof.
Anything with your bonus action?
That's what I think I'm going to cast Healing Word on Zolden.
Okay. Roll for healing.
7.
All right. Much appreciated.
I think that's the end of my turn.
All right. This goblin's dead. The one that's now on the other side of the car. 17 to hit?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. That's its turn. The one next to it is going to make an attack against you, Vikar.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, for.
Fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow, really? You take 4 points of slashing.
Okay. I'm not dead yet.
And then this is the one that's next to Zolden with a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
So as it swings at you, you parry its scimitar aside, using the same maneuver it used to parry your torch. Ophelia, it's your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here to save everybody's asses. I'm going to come up here and take a little cover behind the cart.
Do you hop in the cart?
God, no. I'm going to stand behind the cart.
Okay.
It's not tall enough, like, I can't shoot over it, right?
You can shoot over it and then
Crouch.
duck.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I'm just going to aim right for this boy right here.
Okay.
And
Are you
I'm
gonna
just
steady aim?
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah. Now that I know that's a thing.
Oh, yeah. It's a great thing.
It didn't roll on roll 20. Please. Oh, there we go.
17 definitely hits.
Okay, 14 damage.
And yeah, which one are you aiming at?
This one.
All right, hang on. Let me get to his health points. This one is still standing.
Oh my god. Okay.
And it just looks at you. And you can see as you landed a hit that probably should have felled any other goblin. But in this torchlight, as it looks at you, you watch as its eyes begin to just ever so slowly fill in with this darkness. And its eyes become completely black. Foam starts to come from its mouth. And it just turns attention back to its nearest prey.
Well, I was going to give it a really cocky, like, grin. So, like, mid-grin, it falters as, like, oh. And then she'll,
Oh.
just duck down behind this cart.
Okay. Zolden.
Yes. Okay, so he is actually going to use his action to summon Wildfire Spirit. So-
Okay.
He is going to drop his torch and snap his fingers, and his large Maine Coon cat Biscuits is going to appear in his hand, and then he's going to essentially throw him into the air, and as Biscuits hits the ground, he turns into this blazing tree creature, kind of like an Ent from Lord of the Rings.
And roll your damage. They both fail their saving throw.
They both failed their saving throw, so they
Both failed
take
2d6, I believe.
2d6. Yeah, where fire damage? So 9 fire damage.
Okay. Hold, please. The one next to you was not damaged, correct?
This one?
Yeah.
Don't believe so.
No, you hit him once with your scimitar. 2 points of damage.
2 damage. Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Both of them are completely incinerated, and nothing is left but ash in their place.
I love it. Yeah, this if a tree could look smug, a flaming tree could look smug, it does. And then with his bonus action, he is going to cast Healing Word on Vikar.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Heal,
You're
heal,
welcome.
heal. 8 points.
8
Solid.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Fuck yes. I appreciate you. Oh, that was damage. Nope. Heal. Press the heal button.
Hang on a second, please. Oh, you don't have it yet. Never mind. You're good.
What?
Keep going. It's at higher levels. When he heals with the wild shape in place, you get more. But you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
a
it yet.
healing spirit. I think that's like
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
So, okay. And then that's it. So Biscuits just stands there, this flaming tree creature. just smoldering
Bipedal
in place.
or 4 legs?
Bipedal.
Okay. I didn't know if this was like a tree version of Biscuits that was just bigger.
Oh no, it's a bipedal, big ass fucking flaming tree,
Got it.
and that's his turn.
It's a good turn.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah.
good turn.
Uh-huh.
Vikar.
I'm still
You feel
alive.
emboldened with druidic healing.
I don't want to use it yet, but I want to use it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I love it. What are you doing?
I'm going to use my channel divinity.
Okay. Do you have a description in mind, or do you want me to do something? Because I have something planned.
Oh, sure.
So,
I'm Dreamer's Wrath, please.
the psychic damage.
Yeah.
Do you want your deity revealed?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you know which?
Which one do you choose?
Hold on.
Well, you
Where's
asked
my
for the
notes?
list earlier, but you never told me
I
which one
know.
you wanted.
I know. He is going to be following Stella, the Celestial Weaver.
Okay. Zolden, Reginald, basically everyone except Thunea, because your angle is just where you're
She
standing.
peeks
You
around the
can't see
corner.
it.
She peeks around the corner.
Yeah. You all watch as all the torchlight in this area dims ever so slightly. And you can see as this darkness rises over the ground and these tendrils make their way towards Vikar. But it doesn't seem menacing or evil. As you're looking, you can see there's little specks here and there, and you swear you were looking at a night sky taken form of tendril as they coalesce into a blade. The longsword he holds, once a bit damaged, a little cracked here and there, the entire thing becomes protected, encased in this perfect blade of a night sky. And then all the torchlight comes back, but the blade remains.
Mm.
And with that, he's going to decapitate a goblin. We hope. We hope I don't get a natural one again, and I just put that into the universe. But
No, you got it.
I think 16 hits.
That definitely hits.
Cool. Why do I have multiple? So, yeah, that'll be 13 damage.
Yeah, it's as you swing the longsword behind it, there's like a half second to a full second lag of this night sky being stretched out to where it doesn't seem like you're slashing a sword so much as you're painting with a brush this crescent shape of a night sky. And then as you pass through the goblin's physical form, it almost looks confused, like, oh, I should be dead, but I'm not. And then the tail end comes up and finishes the job.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. He's just grinning like a kid in a candy store.
I will say from Zolden's, Ophelia's, and Fee's point of view, as you see the back of Vikar upon the cloak, you can see glowing a once faded, now brightened.
The constellations.
It's hard to know what constellations are there.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say it's a little unnerving and almost probably taken aback, Zolden, that you don't recognize these constellations. Wondering to yourself, I know the stars pretty well. I know the sky. I don't know these.
Yeah, I'll put that in his pocket for later.
Okay.
Noted.
Noted.
I am so glad I didn't try to beat your ass earlier.
You could try, bud. You could try.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No. I'm keeping up.
No.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I realize I took damage and I need to make a concentration check because
Yeah. That's right.
It was 8 damage. So
Yeah.
I just
Perfectly made it with a 10. Nice.
Oh boy. Yep.
Speaking of, Reginald, it's your turn.
I think he might. He's definitely impressed by everyone around. He didn't realize everyone was so gifted in their ways, but he, seeing everything's in his opinion being handled, gonna step just a little behind Dunia and end his turn.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Hope you have an aneurysm.
That's a 2 + 5, 7.
Okay. As you turn away and begin to move, your body is no longer your own. But you hear a voice, familiar voice, speaking a language you are concerned you understand. Insolent boy, I will show you how to use this power. Thunea, you watch as Reginald is beginning to limp away from the battle. You see his entire body become instantly covered in some... What languages do you know?
Oh gosh.
No, Thunea.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal.
You recognize the language
Ooh.
as infernal. And you watch as his muscles twitch and spasm. And he turns back to the battle. His left hand raises. And you watch as, starting at the elbow, this ring of arcane power encircles his arm in 9 separate discs before, or from his hand. Reginald, I need you to make an Eldritch Blast attack, please.
So, how audible was that? Because Zolden understands Infernal as well.
It was only audible to him.
Okay.
6 + 4, 10.
10 to hit. It misses. Your body's spasming too hard and unable to handle whatever power is being pumped through it at this current moment. But this horrifically red beam emanates from his palm and then fades. Reginald, your body comes back, but you're not sure you ever left. You know you didn't do that. Did you? Did that come from my arm?
He's of course freaked out about the whole incident. He's no longer. I wouldn't say trying to escape the situation, but he's more stunned about what happened. I think the remainder of his turn would be being stunned about what he just experienced.
Okay.
After what essentially his main action being shooting that.
Oh yeah.
That ball.
And a very familiar voice in a language you understood, but not until very recently.
Yeah, he's definitely worried about that because at this point he thought, maybe it was just like a happenstance or something. But it jerking his body around leaves Reggie in just such a shock state. He's just going to kind of gaze at the spot where the bolt itself hit.
And there is this bit of slowly fading bright red arcane power in that singed part of the wall, just slowly fading that you can focus on.
And he's just going to end his turn there.
Okay. One of the goblins that hucked a javelin at you, Vikar, is going to run up and make an attack against you.
Okay. No.
13 to hit.
No.
And then it's Buddy, who threw the other javelin, is going to run up with him.
Okie dokie.
Try for the same thing, but with an 8 to hit.
No.
And we come to Thunea. What would you like to do?
Can I use Ice Knife?
Which one are you going to try and hit?
This one, the one I aimed at last time.
Okay. Roll to hit.
19.
Ooh.
Definitely hits.
Sweet. Finally.
Huzzah.
Roll for damage.
Yes, please. Vikar, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Friendly fire.
Yeah. Oh no. That's an 8.
Fail. You take 12
5.
points of damage.
5 because it's only the extra.
Oh, that's right. The extra cold damage. My bad.
Yep. That's
Take
okay.
5 points. But the goblin takes all of it. He got wrecked.
Do the other goblins in the vicinity of that take damage too?
The one next to him, yes.
Hmm.
He failed. Rolled an 11 for his saving throw, so he takes an extra 5 cold damage.
Ah.
Oh,
Shield of Faith is gone.
Reginald, you feel your divine protection leave you. In this moment of shookedness.
This is fine.
Anything else for your turn, Thunea?
Can I move at all?
Absolutely. You have 30 feet to move with.
Okay. I think I'm going to move up here in front of the car. I've been fighting for a bonus action.
Do you have a dagger?
Yes.
To actually make a melee attack. I don't know if you can do it with a spell.
Okay.
So you cannot. Apologies.
Okay.
Knowing that, do you still want to move that place?
Sure.
'Cause your character would know that you wouldn't be able to get up there in time enough to stab.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay. Top of initiative. Fee.
Hello.
A lot's happened since your turn.
A lot has happened.
Board's looking a little clear.
A little bit. We might want to clear it up a little bit more. So let's see. Does everything in front of me have to have a save for against Thunderwave?
Everything in front of yes.
And what's the furthest distance I can move?
I believe your movement is 30 feet. Yes, it is.
I really don't want to put anybody in danger. I think I'm going to move right here because that is within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I am shocking grasp to this goblin right here. That is an 11.
11 does not hit.
Can I use cutting words as a bonus action? Or is it a reaction?
It's a reaction.
So it's only a reaction?
Yes.
Okay. Oof. Okay. Well, I believe that's going to end my turn then.
Okay. All my goblins are dead. Ophelia.
Hello. So Ophelia's here. She's like, great. This is doing dandy, like taking him down. And then Thania just walks right into her line of sight in front of this goblin. She's like, this fucking bitch.
You can certainly attempt the shot.
No, I'm not going to attempt it. I'm not going to accidentally shoot anybody down. Then my pride would be hurt. If I get here and shoot between
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So she'll get up and just and then I come over here, make a dash, and then I'll use my steady shot. That is a 25
Yes.
and 13 damage
All right.
for this one.
It's a good hit. You hit him square in the shoulder. Still standing.
That will be my turn.
Zolden.
Okay, so Wildfire Spirit, it shares my initiative count and takes my turn immediately after mine.
Yes.
But I can take a bonus action on my turn to command it to do an action. So how does that work? Because I'd really like him to do something before I take my full action. But if he takes his turn after mine, I don't know how that works.
So you're using your bonus action to command it, and then it will resolve that command after your turn.
Okay. Okay, well then, yeah, I'm going to command it to do Flame Seed, which is a ranged weapon attack on its turn. So I will just
Which one is it going to attack?
He is going to attack. Well, and he can hover 30 feet in the air. Can he shoot over somebody?
Yes, but there's not 30 feet of air here.
Well, could he get enough clearance to shoot over somebody's head without taking some sort of penalty on the shot?
Yes.
Okay. And he is going to shoot at this one, but in the meantime,
You will need to relocate.
Yeah, he will go behind Thunea there, and Zolden wants to move up here. Since that goblin's dead, he can occupy that space, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then Zolden will take a swing at this one here with his scimitar.
Roll to hit.
11.
Does not.
Didn't think so.
Sorry, bud.
That's all right. So yeah, he's going to take a kind of a wild swing, and then...
Actually, you take that wild swing, and it just catches the blade. And it looks to you with these completely blacked over eyes and a bit of like savage foam coming from its mouth.
All right.
This is not your run-of-the-mill goblin. You've never seen this in a goblin.
Yeah,
actually, there's torchlight here, so you can see the foam at its mouth. It's not like the usual like white and like saliva foam. It's just like horrifically thick, black, almost like a really really thick,
like an oil.
Yeah, like oil.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's gonna throw Zolden off just a little bit. Like that's kind of fucked up.
Just a little bit.
Just a bit. And then right after he goes, Biscuits will float just above Unea there and throw a flame seed at that goblin, which he crits on.
Jesus, nice.
So that is going to be 1d6 plus 2 fire damage. So then crit is double that.
I do my crits a bit different. So what's the dice you roll for that? Just d6?
D6 plus 2.
So you start at 6.
Okay.
Then you roll your dice. So you rolled for 7 damage.
Yep.
So 6 plus 7.
Okay, so 13 damage as he picks this real large acorn off of his, head region and just fucking fastballs this right at this goblin.
Jeez, okay. It's still standing, and it's starting to get a little of that same oily foam at its mouth as its eyes begin to darken over.
All right, well, that's all he's got.
All right, Vikar.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Gonna stab something. Stab.
I'm gonna start slicing.
Slicing and dicing.
Jesus, that definitely hits.
10 points of damage only.
Going for the one across from you or the one...
Yeah. He's a ladies' man. He's gonna go for the one to the south.
To the south?
Yeah.
It's
right
gone.
Yes.
The one with a flaming acorn in his forehead?
Yeah.
It's beyond gone. It is consumed by the night sky.
Amazing. And then he's gonna step over its dead body, squish it a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Look at Fee finish him.
Reginald.
So Reginald's gonna walk up, actually kind of pissed off, right beside Fee here, and almost staring Fee right in the face. He's gonna lift his hand and cast an Eldritch Blast right at this goblin's face.
You are point blank range for a ranged spell.
He doesn't know that.
He gonna learn.
He's staring Fee right in the face, like, you see this shit? And
look at this thing I can do.
Eldritch Blast misses with a knock. Well, I don't know, a 9.
You definitely miss and
into the crowd.
Basically, yeah, it flies right past Delina's head. Like this bright, incredibly hot beam of arcane energy just flies past your temple, basically, Thania.
Reginald's gonna look just like and just like look at Fee like you asshole, just like glaring daggers at him, and that's where he's going.
I love that dynamic so much. Only thing left is one angry goblin. It's going to take a strike at Vikar
Oh no.
for a 10 to hit.
Nah.
And then a second swing comes up. And
Oh,
you
no.
block it a second time for an 8 to hit. You block 2 swings from this creature as it is becoming feral and savage. But Thania, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use the crossbow again.
All right. Now, just so you know, for ranged weapons, if you're at point blank range, you will be a disadvantage to attack. So since you do have a dagger, if you want to use that, or if there's a spell you want to go for, that's not a ranged spell.
Probably use ice knife again then.
That is a ranged spell.
Damn it. Okay.
If you want to, you can go use your Mind Sliver spell. That'd be a really good one here.
It says just a verbal component.
Yep. So let me look at it again real quick. I need to make an intelligence saving throw. Jeez, like I'll pass this. Yeah, I didn't fucking think so. I think even with that roll, it's not going to make it. Nope, that negative got me. Roll 1d6.
1.
1 point of psychic damage, and it removes a d4 from its next saving throw. Set somebody up to get a negative d4 on its next saving throw. It's good. So anything with a bonus action you want to try and do?
No.
All right. Top of initiative. Fee, you watch as your fellow spellcaster ally muttered some words and the goblin grabbed its head, and it just seems like it's a little vulnerable in the moment to further arcane effects.
I'm fucking ending this second level dissonant whispers.
All right. I'll roll a d20 and a d4. Oh, God. We almost rolled into negatives, ladies and gentlemen. Almost rolled into the negatives because of that d4. Yeah, failed. Jesus. What do you say as your verbal component to kill this creature?
Oh shit! I wasn't ready for this.
Man says he's ending this and isn't ready for it.
Oh man. Let's see.
Pressure's
I got
on.
something.
Better make it
I
good.
got something.
Better make it
I got
good.
something. Oh man. Here we go.
I'm about to start adding health points to this thing if you don't think of something.
It's not a rhyme. Call the morgue. We got another body.
As all of you hear these arcane words laced with bardic power, they resonate through the tunnels and the halls of this mine, and the goblin's head just begins to bleed from the eyes and the ears and the nose as it just begins shaking violently before falling to the ground, completely unmoving. A few seconds of absolute silence pass, and you realize you just might be safe. That concludes initiative and combat. What do you guys want to do?
Can I immediately jump on the Fee's back and start taking him?
What? Make an athletics check.
10, -1, 9.
Fee,
No.
make an acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
Please roll lower. That'd be hilarious.
It's 27.
Natural 20.
Just sidesteps.
You don't know what it is, but something about maybe you were picked on in another life, or maybe in like Bard College you were made fun of, but like your sixth sense of bullying stands up on the back of your neck, and you just move out of the way as Reginald jumps at you.
So, am I going to position myself to be like he's in front of me now, facing away from me?
Sleeping for your back, so depending on how you wanted to sidestep him.
Well, I guess if I'm going to sidestep him and kick him in the ass.
Okay.
It was the squeal and mute for me from Nutmeg.
Roll to hit.
Rolls another natural fucking 20.
Okay, I guess I did unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
Is that with advantage?
I'm not going to say he's prone.
I'm gonna just say I'm just gonna say with advantage.
No.
Okay. I don't think I'll need it. It's a 9.
What's your armor class?
11, boy.
You got it. And his butt moves just enough. That's where you glaze past it with your foot.
Amazing.
Reggie's gonna turn around quickly and say, "You son of a bitch, what'd you do to me? That voice, that scroll, you finding me in that town? Who are you?" What have you done to me? And he's gonna take a punch at Fee's face.
Vikar's just standing there. Just why?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out unarmed. There we go. That'll
What's
be a
your armor
14.
class? Fee?
It's a 14.
It hits. What's your strength score?
8.
Reginald.
You son of a bitch, what'd you do to me?
What's your strength score, Reginald?
Whatever. My what?
Strength score. What's your strength modifier?
My strength is -1.
So you just take 1 point of damage. You can't go less than 1. So he punches you, and you swear you've been punched by children harder.
So,
but you can tell it was his full ass swing.
Full swing.
This is a long time coming. I'm punching him back in the face.
Roll the hit. Holy shit. What's everybody else doing? Hang on, before you roll, what's everybody else doing?
I was like, at this point,
I'm standing crossed.
Zolden has had his head in his hands for like a couple minutes, just rubbing his temples. Can Biscuits walk over and pick both of them up by the scruff of their neck in his flaming
I wouldn't
tree
say
form?
both of them. You gotta pick one.
Okay. Then he's gonna pick Reggie.
Okay, we'll resolve that in a moment.
Okay.
Philia?
I'm gonna let them have their moment.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start looking at these bodies, especially this one, because he like looked at me weird.
Okay, give me a investigation or medicine check, and I'll get to yours in a moment. Thanea?
I am just standing here watching the debacle, arms crossed.
Okay. Vikar?
It's about the same.
It's about the same.
It's about the same. He just has his arm crossed, just like, what the fuck did I get myself into? Who the fuck are these people? And he's also going to cast lay on hands on himself because he's hurting.
Okay.
Who else looks hurt?
And then Fee, unarmed strike.
All right. I'm going to cast this. And as I'm throwing it back, you little squat bitch. It's a 5.
Reginald, you don't know what happened, but you block it. Like maybe you've been forced to like watch boxing matches when you're sitting ringside with your family or something like that. You're not sure how you learned to do this, but you block it perfectly.
Get him, guys. This guy's a sorcerer. And he's going to swing again on you.
Okay. Roll a hit, unarmed strike.
12.
Misses.
You block his punch right back.
At this point, I'm stopping him. Can I grapple him? Can I hold him? Can I?
Yes, make a grapple
Okay.
check. So you
Okay.
make athletics, he make acrobatics.
17.
Okay.
19.
He worms his way out of your grip.
Oh.
All right, that's your turn. Reginald?
He's going to try for an Eldritch Blast.
Oh my
Just
God.
trying what he's
Roll
learned
a hit
now.
with a disadvantage.
Reap what you sow. Oh, sorry, that was damage. I'm sorry, hit. 12.
What's your armor class?
14.
Oh,
Thank
it misses.
God.
All right. Fee?
I'm not doing anything to you. Are you this stupid all the time?
Okay.
I am grabbing him with shocking grasp.
Okay, roll a hit.
13.
That hits.
He's going to have a hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Can,
So you
can
take
we
5?
put a stop to this?
Yeah,
In a second, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Reggie
We'll
just going
resolve
to
this,
scream,
and then we'll go through it.
and the Eldritch Blast, or the hellish rebuke, he doesn't even know he's doing. He's just, and it just kind of happens.
So give me a dexterity saving throw for Hellish Rebuke.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
no.
dexterity
Dexterity saving.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
5 lightning damage to you, Reginald.
5 to me, okay.
19.
The goblins didn't
Oh,
do
You
that much
succeed, so you
damage.
take half damage, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, second level cast. So half damage. So take 9 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ. I'm charming him.
Hang
Vikar
on. No, we're going to start resolving the other players. So
Okay.
I'm just going to go down my list here. Ophelia.
Okay. I feel like she's like halfway like, okay, I'm just gonna check this out. They'll be fine. They bicker all the time. Like you can like kind of tell when magic is being cast.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You're Well, question is, are you going to stay invested in your 18 medicine check, or are you going to abandon it?
What's the order of events? Like when?
If you want to investigate a medicine check like this, you would be involved with what you're doing. You would not be able to really interact right now.
Yeah. So she would be doing it if they're going to start like really fighting, she's going to stop.
Okay. So if you come back to it, you will be re-rolling.
Okay, that's fine. So I don't even know what to do with these two.
Tick, 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 tick.
I don't
Coming
even know what to do them.
Okay, pass.
Yep. She's just like, oh my gosh, like,
yeah.
like what is happening?
Reggie and Fee are tied up. Vikar?
Yeah, he's gonna he's just like arms crossed watching this, and then spells start firing. He's like, oh, they're children. They're all children. And he's going to scoot up here and literally just put his shield in between both of them, in between their faces, and look at the others like, the easiest way for people to stop fighting is for them just to not see each other. It's like wild animals. You just put something in between them and they should stop fighting. Looks at both of them. Right, boys?
Okay, and then Thanea?
Thanea's getting bored with their bickering, so she just uses Mage Hand to pet biscuits.
Okay. I love it.
I love it too.
And then Zolden, what did you want to do?
Yeah, so Biscuit's still in his flaming tree form.
Getting petted by Mage Hand now.
Getting petted by Mage Hand.
Yep.
He's still going to start purring. But he's going to, unfortunately, ignore the petting and move right here and grab Reggie by the back of the neck and like to use fiery teleportation, which...
Ooh, that's going to get interesting.
Yeah, well, here's the trick. I don't know if it would, maybe if the surprise of being caught, but it says the spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet teleport up to 15 feet.
Reginald, are you willing?
I don't know that he would understand what's going on and would probably go with it.
Okay.
He probably thinks it's something he's doing with his newfound powers. Like, I'm about to fucking hit him with something. I'm about to fucking hit him with the heater. Hold on here.
Here's how it's going to go down. Ophelia, you're with your trying to see what's going on with this crazy, weird goblin that was foaming black oil or something from its mouth. You start hearing spells go off, so you get up, look, and just are dumbfounded by these two individuals. Just, what the fuck? Like, you're so full of what the fuck, you can't express anything else but what the fuck. Thanea, you're trying your hardest to continue to pet Biscuits with your mage hand. Like, no, come here, Squid, just come here. It's like chasing him as it's
following him around.
Yeah. As he's walking over, Vikar, you give the two of them the briefest of like pauses in this, which gives Biscuits the chance to grab Reginald and teleport backwards. How far?
It's just going to do 10 feet. So like back, there. And then he wants Reggie like on this side of him.
Okay. Poof.
And then Biscuits is going to look down at Reggie. You know, it's same height as Zolden, and just you're going to see the tree, flaming tree, shake his head back and forth, like, and hold up his hands, like, fucking stop.
Okay.
As he comes out, he's like, ah, like he was releasing something, but he's just appearing inside you. Nothing happens.
Fee?
At that point, I feel like I know what's going on, at least with the teleportation, because I imagine I've seen that before at some point.
You have not seen before.
I have not. Okay.
No.
Well, then I'm going to. I mean, he's there, and then he's not.
Yeah.
And at that point, though, we're far enough away where I'm just like, I'm fucking done. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know why you have powers. You touched that fucking scroll, and all of this happened. I didn't do it. You dumb, small little man. And I'm just going to turn around and walk away. Like, I'm done. I'm walking back towards, like, the entrance or something. I'm pissed off. I'm walking away. I'm done.
Okay. You're walking off.
Yeah.
What's everybody doing?
Better fucking walk away.
I'm not going to, like, directly approach him, but I'm going to trail behind him. We don't know for sure if things are safe.
Yeah.
So far enough away that I don't, like, bother him, but enough to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
So that was a thing. Everybody alive-ish?
Yeah, good. You?
Mostly. He's just gonna slowly eat the berries. He'll hand a few back over to Zolden.
Zolden will hold up his hand, shake his head. Really, I'm good.
I feel like these two might... where did... Hoive. He's just gonna finish the berries.
So there's still several goblin corpses.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Biscuits is gonna grab Reggie's hand, and it's gonna feel warm. Like you would have expected, this flaming tree to grab you, and you're just to be incinerated. But it's just warm and almost comforting. But he's trying to drag you like back towards the rest of the group.
Reggie's actually probably got a couple tears on his face. He was kind of like rage fighting, and like he got really emotional. So he's probably he'll probably go with the tree.
And he's gonna come back over here close to Zoldan and kind of point down at the ground right next to him, like, you stay here. Like, sit down, shut up. But then he's actually going to, he can hold this form for an hour. So imagine there's still a little bit of time left. He's actually going to
so much time.
Go over and like stomp on and like incinerate these goblin corpses.
Okay, all the ones you see.
He's gonna walk over to this one. Well, no, I'll say he probably didn't see Ophelia investigating the one. Would Ophelia have eyes on Biscuits incinerating these corpses?
No, she's just other things have her attention.
Yeah, so he's just, I mean, his whole thing now is just these things came back alive at some point during their wandering the mines, so he doesn't want that to happen. So they're dead, but he wants them really dead.
Okay. Successfully incinerate all of the goblin corpses.
And then I think he's just gonna, like, is it cold in here in the mines?
I'd say it's
chilly, but maybe not ice cold.
I'd say it's chilly. It's not like we need more layers of clothing cold, but
yeah. I think for the time being, he's just gonna. There's a group of people here. He's gonna sit down just on the floor and kind of smolder and just try to give off a little bit of radiant heat.
Okay. Fee, you have wandered off.
Yes.
Ophelia, you are keeping an eye on him.
I said I don't think I'm straight up leaving, like right towards the entrance. I'm just walking away, recollecting myself, just kind of like exiting the situation.
Okay. Vikar,
Yes.
what are you doing?
He's kind of like standing there looking around like there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people. Keep your calm. It's fine. Where's more goblins? I feel like shit. What's happening? And then he's going to look at Thanea. Look at her. So what is, do we know if that's it? Did you guys get any other information? Looks at Zoldan as well. Or do we need to keep going?
Zoldan will kind of sigh. To be honest, we didn't get a whole lot of information coming in here. Just that.
All right.
I spoke with the mayor, and she said that these attacks seemed to be coordinated.
There's definitely something bigger going on then.
And the boss, foreman, whatever you want to call him, the way he made it sound, that there was something maybe bigger down here that was turning faces into chewed up sausage. I don't know, real descriptive words, but that's kind of shrug, like, fucking no, that's about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think maybe we take a little bit of break here, let people figure out their feelings, and then maybe we head further into the mines. What do we say?
Thanea just takes out her bedroll and like slaps it down on the floor. He sits down and just starts resting.
That's one way to rest. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. That could have gone worse, but it certainly could have gone better.
Definitely. Everybody's alive though, so that's what matters.
Reginald, what are you doing?
Fuming.
Okay.
Just kind of standing there, just kind of watching Fee walk away. Son of a bitch. You guys, you need to watch out around him. If what happened to me can happen to someone else, you need to just watch your backs.
What did happen to you?
Don't open any scrolls if you find them in your backpack. Let's just put it that way. I've never shot a gosh darn magic out of my hands before today. And just a day or two ago, this jerk had a scroll inside of my backpack, and I picked it up and looked at it. There was glowing writing on it, and all of a sudden now I'm shooting stuff out of my hands, and I'm not controlling my body, and all kinds of stuff. So I think we just need to cut him loose. He ain't getting on my damn money.
This is okay. Are you sure you didn't put it in there yourself? And are you sure it was him?
I don't know what I put. The cursed scroll on my own bag. And yeah, it had to be here. He was the only guy in this deserted town. I saw him there.
Who
I heard the voice, I think,
who is
before.
currently
And then,
listening to Reginald speak?
Vikar.
Yeah,
I is
I am.
listening.
Who was looking at him?
I was.
I don't think Zolden was at first, but once he started getting heated, he'd glance over like, what the fuck is this guy's problem?
If I can hear him, I'm listening.
Naya's listening, but she's like picking pieces of dust off her dress.
I need just a minute to double check a description before we move on.
Okay.
don't open any scrolls if you find a mystery one in your bag around this deviant.
As he's talking, those of you looking at him begin to notice there seems to be something sitting on top of him.
What?
Those of you looking at him, make a perception check.
Oh.
That's dirty 20.
17.
Okay. Zolden, you looks like a little frog, but it's too lanky. Vikar, what languages do you speak?
Oh, I speak Common, Elvish, Giant, Primordial, and Quarry.
Do you have proficiency in religion?
No.
Okay. You see this tiny green skinned frog like creature with 2 horns, a lizard tail, but a lanky body. Very small, it's a tiny creature. Has these kind of larger black eyes and what looks like almost like a piranha's mouth.
What the fuck is that? And he just kind of.
Does she say that out loud?
Yeah, he says that out loud.
And Zolden.
Reggie's going to look behind him if you're kind of looking that way. It's just going to turn around and look.
It turns with him. Like it's looking too. Like it's trying to see what's there. Like, huh?
Zolden would be like, the frog thing, right? You see it?
Yeah, I'm not hallucinating this time, right?
We're hallucinating together.
Oh shit.
I swear those were not special good berries.
Are you sure? Because I've had some real weird berries, but
He'll kind of look through his pockets.
No, I didn't eat any berries. I don't see anything.
look on your shoulder.
It's on his head.
He's going to
Oh,
look
it's on his
over.
head. Oh,
Oh.
whoops. Vikar's gonna kind of like hold up his hand and with minor illusion is going to make a portrait of what he sees.
Okay.
Does he feel anything when he reaches up?
Oh yeah.
And he's going to like swat, like try to knock this thing off of him.
You swat and it just clings onto your hand.
And he's just going to like run and like kind of start thrashing his arm against the wall, trying to get
It
it off.
climbs like a rapid monkey of a spider, fucking right up your arm and onto your shoulder.
Oh God! And he starts to stop, drop, and roll. Like he's trying to.
It knows what's inside your. It goes inside your tunic.
No, get it, no! And he's gonna start stripping like as fast as he
Oh
can.
god, no.
It's trying to find places to hide or hang on to, and it
Oh,
goes
no.
straight for it goes straight for your neckline, and then just grabs onto your bowl cut. And it just says, and it's
He's gonna
saying
put his
in
arms.
comment, "Master, stop, please, Master, Master, help, Master, Master, don't."
Call it off! Call it off! He's looking at Fee.
I don't think Fee's in sight.
He's looking for him. Call it off! No one's gonna offer any assistance. He's gonna pull it. Here's its master. And he's looking around,
You are.
just
You're
hoping
master.
someone's gonna claim this.
With him calling him master, would that trigger anything that I could roll like a religion check, like where I might recognize this?
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay. That's a 5. No.
Okay. It seems familiar, but you can't place it.
He's too stunned by
Too
you know,
shooketh.
wah, 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 back and forth.
yeah.
These things are rolling around.
And it's just like, you ask who's master, Reginald?
Mhm.
It's like, you are! Your master!
So he's gonna kind of like slowly, like that, picking up something you really don't want to pick up. Like a kid hands you like a dirty
Yeah.
tissue, you could do
Yeah.
like the 2-finger pick up. And like right on, just kind of like pick him up. He's the calf shaking, sets him on the ground. When did I get you? I'm not your
He just
master.
looks up at you and waves. Hi.
He's looking around at everyone else. I don't know what the hell this is.
I
I
I've never seen a thing like that before.
I'm your familiar.
looks around if anyone can explain it to him.
At this point, Biscuits.
At this point, that 5 on your check clicks in.
yeah,
The 5.
yeah, the 5 Biscuits will turn around and look at Zolden like, no, really? And then Zolden will look over at Reggie there. Okay, all right, that's what it is. Okay, let me see if I can break this down. So obviously, and he'll gesture at Biscuits, this is not a normal cat. He is my familiar. He is essentially a spirit creature that has been gifted to me by the wildfire spirit. He follows commands. He obviously, gesturing to the piles of ash, can help me fight, can do all sorts of different things. He's real, but he's not real. So with that, would that click anything with the scroll? Him talking about the scroll?
Make a religion check.
9.
9? No.
So it wouldn't put that much together, but and Zolden will stand up at this point and walk over and kind of kneel down next to this little creature. So, little guy, do you have a name?
And he just looks blind. He looks to you, like he acknowledges you, and then looks to Reginald.
Little Richard. Name will be Richard.
Richard.
Duck and Dick. Got it. Okay. Okay, so this is your familiar, gifted to you by some otherworldly spirit, deity, something. Not really sure what. I don't recognize it.
Yeah, me either. But here he is. But you say they'll do stuff for you?
He'll kind of regard that question. Yes. But, and I'm only saying this because I see how you treat Fee. They are not to be mistreated.
Already handing him his torch. Hold this.
Okay. And he falls over trying to hold it.
Oh.
Oh, get help so hard to
It's
find.
a tiny creature. It's a
Takes it back.
tiny creature.
Vikar used divine sense to see if it is a fiend.
It's fucking a fiend.
You all see like the eyes like pop with light for a second, and then he puts his hands together in front of his mouth, that very concerned face, turns to the two behind him. It's a fiend. That thing turns back to Reginald. That familiar is a fiend. Would he be able to put 2 and 2 together? The scroll, the fiend, something was contracted.
Something was. If you want more, make a religion check.
Yeah, I got this, you guys. Oh shit, a 15.
Well, as a paladin, you would have pretty good knowledge that for people to receive gifts, especially from fiends and devils, they must sign a contract.
So Reginald, this the scroll you had, did you sign it?
No, I just picked that up out of the backpack.
Did you say anything to it? Did you what do you have it?
No, I was just going through my backpack. I was looking for something. I don't remember now what's going on. But I go in there and I see the scroll, and I'm just kind of curious. So I'm like, oh, what's the scroll doing in here? So I let my curiosity get the best of me, and I looked at the scroll, and all of a sudden there was these really bright letters. So I throw it down, and it stopped. But then he's like, well, you should probably pick it back up and look at it. And so, of course, I believe the guy. Let's even do some things. So I picked up the scroll, and all of a sudden the letters come back. But then it goes blank. And he said he couldn't see it either. So all the letters are going off this piece of paper, and if I had my record, I could show you.
Yeah, you signed a contract, bud.
I don't remember.
They're tricky. They get you.
No, I've handled contracts before. I've not signed anything.
Well, it's you can sign things in many, many different ways, and probably you picking it up for a second time to look at it again. Yeah.
Well, this won't hold up in the courts. I'll have this reversed in no time.
Oh, bud. Good luck with that.
The little creature starts laughing too.
This lawyer will handle this.
Can I roll?
The little
for
creature
facepalm?
starts laughing like.
Yeah. Well,
Shut up, Ian.
good luck.
It stops laughing immediately.
Oh no, too much power.
What'd you say here?
He has too much power.
Zolden.
Yeah.
Zolden, were you asking something?
Oh no, I said, can I roll for facepalm?
Oh.
Okay. Well, cool. This is cool. You now have a friend with you. You signed a contract. You got a fiend. Enjoy. Please don't let it kill us. I need to sit down. He just starts walking, goes back up into this room, sits
Into the
on a
rest area.
chair. I'm going to take a nap.
So as
I'm
each
too
of
old
you
for this shit.
begin to process the events of the last barely hour in the mines, that is where we will close out today's session.
Oh no.
Hang on.
He's dying. It's fine.
So very sorry.
Oh, great, DeMarcus. Please cut the cough that almost killed Brandon.
Yes, I'm sorry, Marcus.
Danu?
God, sorry, I was muted.
It
That's
happens,
why I was
everybody.
feeling like, hey, hello?
My whole spiel gone. Okay.
Gone.
Yeah. It's my turn. Gonna stab something. Stab. Slice and dicing. Slice and dicing.